Welcome back. We got the first monthly towers of 2024. Why did I select that? I don't know. So we got 2 new towers. Beat the new tower in Zone 1, which is easy difficulty, and beat the new tower in Zone 5. We're doing the one in Zone 5. So if you look on the difficulty chart, which is all the way up here. Sorry about that. Mostly it's like mid-upper rem. Some of these jumps are weird. This is not for the faint of heart. It's a pretty difficult tower, but it is pretty cool to play. So to find, you have to go in community culture. So you just enter in like you're gonna do the towers, except you take left to cat therapy, and then you just kind of like go into here, and the tower's right there. Tower of Lavish Embellishment. And those creators, shout to them. So yeah, this tower kind of reminds me of the Dripping Amalgam. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah. For this one, you just jump on it, and then you just jump off onto here, and then you have this. You just gotta wait for it to arrive, and then you just jump off, and then you gotta wrap, and then go forward down the truss like I am. And you have to jump to this truss. You have to go around, and then, as the sign says, if you didn't notice before, the Wild Shadows, where the morph will come from, you just have to flick to here, and then you just gotta quickly jump off because it goes from there. And then you got some simple stuff. Black line morphers automatically exit in and out. So these automatically moved, so just dodge those as you have to. And then you're pretty much good. By the way, that's a truss, so you just have to go onto a truss. And yeah, this tower seems to go quick, it seems to go slow. But yeah, you just have these, and then you have this thing. You just have to go up, go down, and jump off. And then you have to do a simple wrap around, and then you have to wrap onto a truss. And then you have this thing, you just have to just dodge it entirely. So yeah, when you just gotta jump and then just kind of go in. I recommend holding W, tapping W when you go into those. And then you're on floor 2. So you just jump on this, and then you gotta jump off. And then you just go here, and then you just go onto this, and then you just gotta kind of like wrap around accordingly. Because for that, you just gotta wait for it to start moving, and then just go try to get a rhythm for it. I recommend playing this tower beforehand, and then you have this thing. So you have this thing, you have to jump forward. You're getting caught on this, and it has 90 jumps, so you jump rather high. They have this, and then these parts glide you down. So you just think of Tower of Unsettling Heights, and you got those like honey block things. Basically, you just jump to here, and then you just wrap across, and then you have one of those pipes. So you have to jump on, and then quickly jump off, and then you got to wrap onto the 80 jump power, and then you just got to go forward. And then, as you see, only push boxes glide on this. They'll say if push boxes can only glide. Basically, you just have to push that across, and then you can go here, you can go on top of this, and now you're on floor 3. And then you just gotta go here, you just have to do some simple stuff. It's like filler piercing to the parts. And then you have this, you want to jump here, and then you want to jump to the truss, and then you gotta go all the way around, and then you gotta flick off so you can jump off onto this part, and then you just have to go here, flick around, and I'm just checking our music song. I am at a surprisingly high volume. I want to bring it down a little bit. I just want to have like a little bit of volume so you guys can actually like hear me, but you can also hear the music because of this microphone. I want to put in background music, so like it actually sounds good. Oh yeah, this thing. You gotta wait for it to arrive. Like basically start going, and then you want to jump onto it, and then you slowly glide off. And then you go to the truss. But I mean, I guess you could go right away, but try not to. And this thing, guys, so you gotta get to the truss, you gotta go here, then quickly go around. And then you kind of have to like flick into there. Try to aim for that because of those walls, and then you just go up here. And then you push this to the side. And then you just jump and turn. And then you want to wait for this to start going to the side that you want to, so like that, and then you just wrap around a little bit. That's kind of how that works. I did that, hopefully you didn't hear my cough. I gotta wait for this platform to go, and then quickly jump around. And then these red kill bricks do twice damage, so you want to just avoid it. So they do 10 damage, it's not that bad, but it can get you in a couple sections, just be mindful of it. And then this thing, you just gotta push it heavily, and then you just gotta stop it, and then just jump. Yeah, you kind of determine the difficulty from pushing that around. But yeah, then you have a simple wrap around. For that, you just want to jump and then turn, kind of like how I did. See if I can make it back. Yeah, I can. Just gotta jump and then turn. That's how I treat those. I recommend doing that because it works well. And then you have, yeah, after that you have this, and then you go up here, and then you're finally on another floor. So for this, as you see, you gotta go in and then quickly wrap around. Now this thing, you kind of want to jump over and then just kind of jump off like that. Yeah, this is what you kind of want to play. You want to know what you're doing. Yeah, and then you want to wrap like this. You gotta push the push box, and this time you have to go on it, so you have to push, and then you just gotta hold space on it, and then you just jump off there. It can be a bit difficult, so I recommend like actually knowing how to do stuff. So even if you get a guide like this isn't really a guide. You'll just like you'll know what to do if you play it with like the guide. It helps you understand. So yeah, the purism though is rather difficult, but it's not bad. And by the way, for this, you just jump on this, and then you just jump off. You have normal jump, and then you have some more purism, and then you just go around. And then for this thing, you just kind of want to wrap into it. Don't worry if you accidentally jump up onto this like at the wrong spot. You can just literally wait on the truss, and make sure to turn a little bit, because when it does curve out, yeah. But anyways, you kind of want to wrap where you want to do a header where this is kind of not at, and then you just go here, and then you have this, and then you kind of, I recommend jumping and then just kind of having your back towards this, like how I did it. It makes it easy, and then you have to wait for this platform to arrive. Quickly wrap here, then quickly jump to this truss, and then you have this platform. How loud is the music? It's not that bad. It's pretty proportionate. You gotta wait for this thing to arrive, and then you just wait on it until you're kind of at this platform, then you just jump off. And then you gotta wait for this to arrive, go on this, and then you kind of have to like, I recommend waiting a little bit. Wait to cycle, so then you're prepared. That is not very good. I'll meet you back there. And we're back. So basically, you just want to land on this. You want to jump off earlier, kind of like preferably like as soon as you kind of get to the gap, so it's not that bad. But yeah, then you gotta like preferably have that on your back, because it is a rather difficult wrap, and you don't want to make it more difficult. So yeah, after that it gets a little bit easier. Then you have that. And yeah, for this you can go in climb animation, as you see. So you just be careful with that. And then for this you want to jump off, and then you want to be prepared quickly, because you don't have much time. And then you have this thing. I don't like this jump. You kind of have to jump like that. You have to jump early. It's weird. But after that, as you see, it gets much easier. For pretty much the rest of this floor, you have this. You just want to wait for this to just go back like that, and then you're fine. And overall, pretty easy. And then you have this flipping mini game, so you just have to corner flip, and then jump and corner flip at the end, and they should be good. Gosh, why do I keep having to cough as soon as I talk? And then you have one of those jump mechanics that stopped getting used after Zone 6. Oh yeah, by the way, you have a momentum jump here. It's not that difficult. You just gotta hit this thing and you're pretty much good to go. Don't hit it too low though. Oh yeah, then you have this thing. You get to rise. I just do what I did there. Time that so it's like going up, and then you jump on it, so you take very little damage from that. It makes it easier. And then you have this thing. You gotta jump. You gotta like wrap midway through like that. And then you have this thing. You have to jump here, and then you just have to jump off, and then hold D. You're barely gonna make it. And then you have this thing. You just gotta wrap when it's like decently close, and then you just gotta time it right so you get off at a good time there. And then you just have this. Then you flick around, wrap around, jump to here, and then you have loosened jump. So you have a very difficult wrap. Yeah, that wrap's rather difficult. And then you just jump and then go forward there, because it just matters what if you're touching, because although it's in that, you get jump 85 right there. It's weird. And then you have this thing. You just gotta like wrap around without having it be in a bad spot, that thing. So just kind of go in the middle and then just wrap around how I did. And then after that, you just have that wrap around. It's weird. Just kind of do how I did it and hope for the best. That's all I have to say. And then you have to wrap here. That doesn't have anything, but it lets you know, hey, you gotta look at this right here. So just get to here, and then you just gotta wrap around like that, and then you just go into here. And after that, you just gotta wrap around like that. And you want to get as close as you can, and then you just want to jump. And you want to get as close as you can, so you don't like have some like, so you actually make the jump. Especially because it's like kind of tight. And then for this, you gotta wait for the wall to go away and then just go up. And that's not collidable, so you just gotta go around. Had to cough again. It's annoying when that happens. And yeah, by the way, you're getting kind of far now. You're getting closer to the end. This tower's short, but it's not short. I don't know. You got some ladder flick at the beginning, and then you have this thing. You have to slowly get across and go quick. So basically, you have some stuff to go around, and then you just have a kill brick to dodge, I guess. And then you have to wrap to here. Try to wrap far because you have very little speed, so these jumps are difficult. But this thing, you have your, you can kind of do that normally. It's very difficult to stud wrap around. And then you have another difficult jump, and then you just have to jump to this, and then just avoid the red things as best as you can. Just try to avoid them. And they have a honey block thing, and then you just have like, you just gotta go around this, just kind of wrap around a little bit. And then after that, oh, you just gotta jump to. Hopefully, my microphone doesn't sound bad, like, because if I'm too close, I can just like make it very loudly, and it has a sound that's not good. So I'm just trying to have it sound clear. And yeah, you have this conveyor thing which goes very fast to a truss right there. I jump on it a couple times to prepare myself, and then you have this thing. You gotta jump as far as you can at the end of that 1 second, so you can jump just like that. And there's a bit of like timing needed for this. And yeah, by the way, you have these weird jumps. You just gotta like angle out, and then you gotta like do some weird angling. These are not just kind of copied it. This jump you might want to aim a little bit better because I did not aim so good. But yeah. And try to use this wall to your advantage on that jump. And then you have to jump to here, and then you just gotta wrap around like that, and then you just have that kind of wrap around, and then you gotta jump to here, and then you gotta immediately wrap around here, wrap to these trusses, and then climb up, and then you're good to go. See, I don't know what happens, but you have to hit that button thing, and then you have this. You want to wait for this one right here, so you can just jump in, and then you can jump around. But it doesn't really matter. It's probably better to do those two, to be honest. But yeah, once you jump here, you have low speed, so you gotta time these very tightly. I recommend T-post so you can have even tighter jumps, but for this one, you want to jump forward as you want to follow this, and then you have this, then you have like a big flick around, and then you have this mechanic. Don't worry, it's like mostly safety net. Basically, you have to jump on this, and you see as you're getting pushed, you want to jump as soon as it starts moving. So you have to time it, so it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And you have to time like that, and then you just gotta hit this and just hope you don't get flung off like that. By the way, if you get hit on this, you just get teleported back to there. So yeah, these green thin things are kind of good because they teleport. But yeah, after that, you have some simple wraparounds. And for this thing, you just gotta jump there. And then you gotta do this thing, you have to go on it, and then you just have to wrap around. Be careful, that's more like vertical than you think. But yeah, you just jump to this, you have a 100 jump, you just jump off. And then you have a big wraparound, just very curved, just kind of jump at the corner like that, and then just jump and just heavily turn. And after that, you're pretty much good. You got a very simple ladder flick. There's just like difficulty spikes with the piers, and I don't know. But yeah, you just gotta jump around to these that go up to here. Have a mucusy throat. And you just gotta flick around, and then you have to kind of time this so you go on top of here. And then you have to jump off before you get affected by the 15 jump. And then you simply wrap around, go up to here. Be mindful of that one, so just kind of copy do. Oh yeah, you have this thing. This is terrible. So basically you have to jump on. You have to kind of tilt 45 degrees like that. I mean, as soon as it starts moving, you gotta wrap around that wall. And then you have to aim a little bit on that 9 jump, and then you have to jump and land on this. It's very difficult. Just copy what I did. Like, I did it perfectly for once. Yeah, I was practicing that, and it was not going well. Practicing. Yeah, just copy what I did for that, and you'll be fine. Then you just have to jump off to here, wrap to this, and your frames might drop a little bit, but yeah. You just have to jump on this right before it goes like that, so it's just a little bit easier. And you just have to jump, wrap in, and they have to put you back towards this so you can go out easily. And then you just have to wait for this to kind of push towards that so you can easily jump. And then you actually don't wrap to there. But if you do hit on any green from now on, you'll be teleported straight back to there. And by the way, this is floor 9. Basically, you have to jump to here, and then you have this, like, jump. If you jump, you go very far up. And also, my cat is being very annoying right now. But yeah, you want to avoid this, so you just want to wrap around entirely, and then you have to jump on this before you jump to one of the lower areas. And then you have to get as high as you can, so you can then get to there. And then you have to go here, you have to walk around. It's a very easy walk around. And then you just kind of walk like that, and then you have to get all the way up, go down. You might actually want to be a little bit like this, but it doesn't really matter. because you just go up there, pretty much fine. You can just go all the way across and just trust it. And then, yeah, after that, you have a semi-difficult wraparound, but I'm pretty sure you could go on that. I actually don't think you can. Yeah, then you just have that wraparound, and then you just have to kind of jump out and turn, go here, and then you have to wait for that to be at its absolute lowest. You have to go on this 125. You have to jump, and you have to kind of go forward. Try to go to the left in case you fail, so you can save. And now you're pretty much on the last floor. No, you're not. Still on floor 9. So you just have some simple jumps for here. And then you have this jump. I recommend wrapping kind of like towards it and then pressing W. And it works pretty much all the time. I guess I timed it wrong. It did not work very well. And yeah, when you play this tower, you have this weird like experience. It's very short and very lengthy. And there's button progress? Oh yeah, I guess there's button progress. I'm not bothered to do a cut unless I fall very far down. Yeah, this tower's cool. I recommend playing it, but you're either gonna have a good experience or you're gonna be like me and just find the tower mid, even though it's very well built. Yeah, you can tell this tower is well built. The creators of this tower, they either knew what they were doing or just got very lucky, but I'm pretty sure some of these are client objects, so they probably knew what they were doing. Yeah, we're actually pretty much back. I'm surprised. So when you don't fail miserably, you gotta do this section, and my cat really wants to say hi to me. Yeah, I have a very vocal and annoying cat. It's not fun at times. But yeah, when you actually get back here, I almost fell again. You just want to jump here and then let's see if we can make it back. Yeah, you want to kind of like jump forward and then just tap W, kind of like that. But try to aim like a bit mid where I just did. Tap W, because you want to tap W so you can actually go onto the slant. I don't know how it works, but it's consistent for me. Yeah, you actually have to do like kind of a difficult thing. Yeah, but then you have this thing. I recommend jumping on the ball and to push it in there and then jumping off. It's way easier. And they have this thing. It's just a conveyor jump. And then you have this jump. It's pretty difficult, actually. Basically, you have to wrap, and then you kind of have to wrap like that onto a 2x2. I recommend, so yeah, you just have to jump kind of like facing the wall, and then just jump, turn, and then just kind of turn a little bit. It's not too bad. Just kind of copy it, and you'll be fine. Then you have this thing. You have to be at the very top, and then you just have to pray you make it. Kind of like that. It's weird. You have to be at the very, very top, and then you have this thing. When you go on this, you want to flick to the side. Basically, what you want to do is you want to flick onto this. You want to flick just right, because it's more difficult to shift flick. And my cat is being very annoying. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, my cat was being very annoying. I hope it's dealt with. Basically, my cat just wanted to be right next to me, and there was a door closed in between. So, yeah, it only took a couple seconds. Oh my god, that was very loud. I'll meet you back up there. And we're back. So, basically, on this one, you just gotta flick to the right. Hope you hit all three. But, yeah, with enough practice, you'll get it down. Basically, you just gotta jump up here, have your back towards the wall, and then you'll be able to make it. And then for this thing, you just gotta wait for it to arrive, and then you just gotta go around a few times. You'll take a little bit of damage, doesn't matter. And then you just have to jump onto this, wrap around late, so you can hit the button, and then you get to go to here, and then you pass it. And then you jump to here, and you have this thing. You just want to jump as late as you can. It's rather difficult. And then you can jump to here, do this, flick to this, jump up this, and then you have a, well, except for getting this push box spawner, you have a little bit of a safety net. So yeah, you just have to do a difficult one stud thing, and then you have a simple wraparound. Just make sure you have 16 speed. And then you seem to get 16 speed for this, but be careful with it. Yeah, and then you have this push box. It acts a little funky, so just try to get across like that. Don't worry about taking too much damage. But for this, you want to be at max health. And for that is you kind of want to jump to this right when one of the walls specifically passes. And then you just wrap off like that, because you're gonna take a lot of damage. But yeah, basically you gotta wait for this orb next to arrive, and then you gotta and then you have to jump at this 100, and then you have to quickly get to a side because the third jump, and then you just gotta carefully jump onto this, and then you have to wrap to this, head hitter up, and then you have to jump onto this, and you have to go on that. So you want to jump pretty much as high as you can, and then you gotta wait for one of those to arrive, and then you can go on this X pusher thing. You go on this vine, and then you jump onto this, and then you just go around, and congratulations, you just beat the tower. And that tower is really difficult. It says mid-rem, but it's way more difficult than that. So yeah, I would say it's worth playing, but yeah, very difficult tower. It's very difficult. You can lag a little bit, but yeah, that's the first tower that we're doing, and I'm glad I'm doing that. I'm glad I got that first done. Yeah, after that we have an easy difficulty tower. So yeah, it goes from amorphous to easy. So yeah, that's done. Now let's do the other one. Beat the new tower in Zone 1. So yeah, if you're watching this on both the tower commentaries, I'm basically just going to cut to the next tower. But if you're just watching this video itself, yeah, that's that tower. Hope this was useful, and I'll see you for the other monthly tower here. So yeah, let's do the easy tower now. Now it is time for the easy tower. Beat the new tower in Zone 1. So yeah, this is the first monthly tower. I do this one last because it's gonna be miles easier than this. This is really difficult, but you get a ton of tickets. So yeah, Tower of Light to use. To find, you just gotta go to the beginner towers. You'll pretty much see the portal. Oh, that's the tower. So yeah, this is like half ascending, half descending. So yeah, you start off with this section, get to push this, and then you just jump up. I guess not, you go through, but yeah, you just go up here, and then you follow this gameplay. Very easy. Just dodge the kill bricks. Then you wrap around, go on top of this, go here, you go around the conveyor, jump across this, and then you just gotta wait for the beat block to go to one side, and then just jump. And then you're pretty much good. You have this vine, and then you just want to avoid these at all costs because of that. So then you just want to go on top of. I wonder what happened there. I'm not gonna question it. And yeah, so this tower is very easy. You likely don't need a guide, but you never know. This is not even a guide. This is just me commentating on the tower. So yeah, you actually want to jump onto this, and then you want to jump off, and then after this you go on this, and you're on floor 2. Yeah, just be mindful of that. So yeah, we got floor 2. This is rather easy, and I feel like my volume is a bit loud, but yeah. So you just gotta go around on the vine, then you can just jump off, go to here. Very easy. You push this, and it goes kind of like left. And then you just have some simple jumps. Then you go through here. You have this. Just jump over that. You don't need to go on that. And then you just go across here, go on top. Go on this X pusher, jump on top. Wait for the beat block to be collidable. And then jump in here on floor 3. But before you continue to floor 3 after the small side section, you only have to do it once. So yeah, don't worry. And it's an easy tower. Pretty much anybody can do this. Jump to there. Why did I jump to there? I don't know. I'm just used to playing difficult jumps. So yeah, we just have some of these, and then you just want to wait and go on this, go to the middle, hit this teleporter, and now you're good. So now you're actually on floor 3 this time. And then you just do this, you have to quickly jump onto this, and you'll slowly move back. You just gotta dodge this, jump off. You have some simple jumps after this, which are pretty cool. Then you just wrap to here, go on top of this, go to this, avoid some stuff. You gotta avoid some kill bricks, avoid some red blocks. I don't know what to call them. Yeah, you have these spinner things. I don't know. Jump on the one that spins the least. Doesn't really matter. And then go on top of this. Jump on top of here. Now you're on floor 4. So this tower goes pretty quick. Just gotta go on this. And then you just go around. And you do. So like these towers have like winter colors. They're not, I guess, but they're not really Christmas themed. They're just normal towers. So you just want to jump on. It's a far jump. You just jump to this, and then you go here. Avoid the red thing, and then you just go on top of these spinners. Go on this spinning elevator, and then you just go around here. Jump to this. Jump to that, and then you jump up here, and you're going. Oh, this is a corner flip. Press F while going against one or the center of your screen on mobile. So you actually have to go over there and corner flip on it. And you get this thing, it moves around, and it doesn't carry you with it, so you actually have to move accordingly. It moves slow, though, so you just gotta jump to here. Jump on a thin stud. If you fail the thin stud, you just go up, and then you have to try again. Yeah, you actually have to jump on a thin stud. Or you could just skip it like a pro, like this. But it doesn't matter, you just have to do that. It's 12, so imagine I did 13 sun climbable. You gotta dodge that little hole in the middle, and then you go up here, and now, yeah, this floor is shorter, and after that you got a bunch of safety nets. You just have to pass this floor, and you pretty much beat the tower, unless you disconnect or whatnot. So you just have to do this. It's very simple. Jump to here, jump on top of this, and then you have to jump on this and corner flip. And then you go on top of here, just dodge the kill bricks, corner flip. Go on top of the zip line, and congratulations, you're safe now. So yeah, this is floor 10, technically floor 6, so it doesn't really matter. You just have to do these. So it's pretty simple. You have to hit this button and then quickly go across here, as you only have 5 seconds. And then you're pretty much good, and then you have to hit this. You have to do this X push, and then immediately you kind of wrap to the other side before it goes back. And then you have like even more of a safety net. So yeah, this is like a double safety net floor. And for this thing, you just push, and then you jump on top, and then you go. It moves very slowly back, so, and it doesn't matter. You could jump to it too, probably. And then we're not gonna ask how I managed to do that. All right, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, it takes 2 seconds to get back. Yeah, I recommend doing this tower last. It's miles easier. Yeah, you gotta hit this button, then you gotta quickly jump down to where I just jumped down, and now you're at floor 7. You have some corner flips, and you just jump to here, do some jumps around, jump to this, and then you just continually go around. This, jump here, jump off. You got some conveyors, and yeah, by the way, there's like a dark lighting. It makes Someone look really cool. Gives like a New Year's vibe, so yeah, Happy New Year's. I wonder what my first video is going to upload, because I have a ton of videos to upload right now. So yeah, anyways, you just jump up to here, corner flip, do some head hitters, do this, go on the conveyor, and yeah. Also, I promise to get some videos out before the new year, but it's the new year, so yeah. Anyways, you just want to slowly go across this so you can corner flip, and then you just go here, go on this, and this is the hardest floor, the tower. So yeah, good luck. It's easy. This is the most difficult floor, the tower, and it's rather easy. So yeah, please do this tower last if you're trying to do both of them, or do it first. It doesn't really matter. And you got some very simple gameplay. You have a literal safety, and with some 3 falling platforms that are literally safety netted. So yeah, you just have to do this, and then you just go on top of this. Very easy game. This is like the easiest gameplay in this whole tower. So yeah, I'm actually sight reading this whole tower. Yeah, big shocker. Yeah, I'm sight reading the whole tower that I'm guiding on because I'm sight reading a guide. Yeah. Oh man, that is dark. If you go all the way across, I guess not. Basically, you're at the last floor of the tower, I think. I don't know. I haven't been counting. So yeah, you just have this, and you get some cool ending music, like natural disaster problem. Yeah, this has like missing parts, that conveyor, so be careful. You gotta go up here, wrap around, jump on top of this, and then you just have to dodge the kill brick. You go up here, get some button progress. This is Minecraft music? Oh, I'm definitely in copyright this. Basically, I jump to here, corner flip, jump around, and then you get to go. And you have to go on this, jump on this platform, jump on the zip line, jump on it here, yeah, jump off, and then you have to, yeah. Basically, you just have to far jump. No, you just have to corner flip. You're good though. Yeah, you just got a corner flip, and then you go on this, and you have one last floor of the tower. Yeah, this is the last floor of the tower. So you just go on top of here. Do this. You got your good ending music of like a TV show. You have this maze thing, not really. You just have to jump up here, corner flip, and then you just do some of this, jump around, and then you should be good. So you just have to do this, jump onto the zip line, jump off. You see, I really don't have to tell you what to do because this is very simple, sight-readable gameplay. So you just gotta go on the zip line, then you just have to go in here. Do not dismount until I say so. So don't dismount. Just gotta go here. Gotta go down here. Do not dismount yet. So don't dismount. Gotta follow this. Then you dismount. And congratulations, you just beat the tower. You get dropped down all 10 floors, and congratulations. You just beat that tower, and you just beat both monthly towers unless you're doing this one first. So yeah, that's this monthly tower. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next month for next month's towers. And hopefully by then, I know how to use my mic properly. So I don't sound like this. That would not be fun. And I still sound the graininess, even like pretty much all the way down. I had the wrong thing. Great. I probably sound either. I don't know. So yeah, you just gotta. I'm just trying to. Hopefully it sounds good. I'm trying to keep it sounding nice. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out. It's only been like a week and a half. It's only been like. Yeah, it's only been like a week since I've had this microphone, so I'm still thinking things through with it. Still adjusting, but yeah. I'll see you next month for next month's towers. See you then. Unless you're gonna do this one next, then see you for that tower. So yeah. Just see you next time. This is going on too long, this outro.